Have you ever wondered what drives a player to turn down the easy way out in the name of honesty and respect? Well, that's exactly what happened after an absolute demolition job at St. James Park. One of the Premier League's most promising defenders decided to go against the grain, publicly admitting something most would avoid, that Newcastle United were simply the better side. And we're not talking about the usual post-match cliches. This was pure class, unexpected, and it speaks volumes about what's brewing behind the scenes at the Magpies. If you're a Newcastle fan, you're going to love what we've got for you today. It's not every day that a direct Premier League rival openly bows to your performance and, with surprising sincerity, recognizes the strength of a project that's growing stronger by the week. That 5-0 thrashing of Crystal Palace was a clear statement, but what followed the final whistle is the real headline here. And trust me, there are things being said that most channels aren't even mentioning. By the way, if you're enjoying this kind of in-depth and exclusive content about Newcastle, now's the perfect time to subscribe to the channel. It really helps us keep bringing you these behind-the-scenes stories with the kind of detail that often gets overlooked in the mainstream coverage. Just click below and hit the bell icon so you don't miss anything from our club. Back to the match. This one's going to live long in the memory of the Toon faithful. From the very first minute, the Magpies played like they had a point to prove. Jacob Murphy opened the scoring with a stunning strike, and not long after, Palace were awarded a controversial penalty that could have shifted the momentum. But Nick Pope stood tall, denying Ez from the spot and lifting the team even higher. And from there was one-way traffic. Palace captain Marc Guehi accidentally turned the ball into his own net, and then Harvey Barnes and Fabian Schär completely dismantled the visitors' backline, sending Newcastle into the break for 2-0 up. Alexander Isak came on in the second half to add a fifth and cap off a performance for the ages. But the most Isacking moment came after the match. In a post-match interview, Guehi not only praised Newcastle's superiority but stated they wanted it more. They were winning the duels. And it was from the start. Rare words, honest words, respectful words. And here's the twist that no one's telling you. Guehi was actually a transfer target for Newcastle during the last window. The club showed serious interest, but talks cooled off after Palace demanded a superstar fee for the defender. Still, with just 12 months left on his contract, the English international made a point of praising a side that could very well be his future destination. Coincidence? Maybe not. In fact, Guehi's comments have raised eyebrows within the corridors of St. James Park. When a player of his caliber, an England international and key figure at Palace, speaks so highly of your club, you start to wonder if something's bubbling under the surface. And with his contract winding down, his name is once again popping up on the radar. But this time, things might be different. Word is, a fresh move could be closer than many think. If you want to stay ahead of this potential twist, make sure to leave a like and hit that subscribe button right now. We'll continue bringing you exclusive updates, behind-the-scenes info, and the real stories shaping the future of Newcastle straight from the most reliable sources. And yes, there's more coming about Marc Guehi and maybe, just maybe, a return to St. James Park, only next time, in black and white. Stick around, drop your thoughts in the comments. What did you make of Guehi's comments? Do you think he should join the Magpies? This story is far from over, and it could be one of the biggest headlines of the next window. See you in the next video, and as always, Howie the lads.